Hey, what is up, guys? This is Messenger of Israel here. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the Christmas deception. So I'm also going to be breaking down the lie that's been taught in most churches today about Yahshua Mashiach, who the world calls Jesus Christ, being born on December 25th. So I'm going to be breaking down that lie using the Bible, and nowhere in the Bible does it actually say that he was born on December the 25th. So with all this being said, let the video begin. For it is written in Jeremiah 10, verse 1 to 3, Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, Learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman with the axe. So what this saying right here, you guys, is just like, this is similar to Christmas because, like they would go to these forests to like cut a tree out of the forest, and the workman of the hands of the workman, he will be using the axe to cut down that tree. So when you guys put two and two together on this is letting you know, this is the ways of the heathen, and Christmas has nothing to do with Yahshua Mashiach at all, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Verse 4 and 5, They decked it with silver and with gold. They fastened it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. So when you guys look into the history of Christmas in general, it does have a dark history, and also think about it this way as well, you guys. Like, you guys having a Christmas tree up there, it is idolatry for you to have that as well, because remember what the word says, thou shalt have no other gods before me, and idolatry ties into that, having a Christmas tree. Before I continue exposing Christmas being a pagan holiday, along with it having a dark history, I'm going to be exposing a lie that most churches teach today about Yahshua Mashiach, who the world calls Jesus Christ, being born on December 25th. So for it is written in Luke 1, verse 26 through 28, And in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God unto a city of Galilee, named Nazareth, to a virgin espoused to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David, and the virgin's name was Mary. And the angel came in unto her and said, How, thou that art highly favored, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. So now in the 6th month, this is the key here. If you guys use the Hebrew calendar, you start from the 6th month, which lands like on the 6th month on the Hebrew calendar, August. And if you count 9 months, because it does take 9 months for a woman to give birth to a child, you will see that it lands on May. And in the regular calendar that we use today, when you start on June the 6th month, and you start 9 months from there, or you go with 9 months from there, you guys will see that it lands on March. So the Messiah, if we use both of these calendars, the Messiah was born right around the springtime, not December, not winter, and it's pretty crazy out here how these churches and people nowadays still believe in a lie about the Messiah being born on December 25th. And it's just really unfortunate people still want to continue to live a lie instead of just being in the truth. Alright, verse 29 to 31. And when she saw him, she was troubled at his saying, and cast in her mind what manner of salutation this should be. And the angel said unto her, Fear not, Mary, for thou hast found favor with God. And behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb, and bring forth a son, and shalt call his name Yahshua, which the world calls Jesus. So this right here is confirmation that, that Mary will conceive in her womb and bring forth a son and call his name Yahshua, and that's the Messiah, who the world calls Jesus. So this is confirmation right here. And remember what I said, you guys, it does take a woman 9 months to give birth to a child. And when you guys do those comparisons of like the Hebrew calendar and today's calendar, what we have of the 6th month, really, and when you guys use that, you guys will realize that it's not landing on December 25th. So whoever's teaching that and still teaching that the Messiah being born on December 25th is a false prophet and a false teacher teaching false doctrine.
Santa is Saturn. Christmas is the worship of Saturn. The 25th of December is Christmas Day. Ancient Romans celebrated Saturnalia to honor the god of Saturn, and this took place in December. December is ruled by Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. January and December are the months with the most deaths. Now this part blew my mind. Saturn is the god of death and time. Romans pictured Saturn with a scythe, which is a tool to harvest crops. Saturn is the harvester of the soul when you die. Romans celebrated Saturnalia to worship Saturn. And Santa is depicted on this sleigh, and Saturn is depicted on this sleigh. Christmas and New Year's Eve are the worship of Saturn. The winter represents death. Why are we celebrating New Year's and Christmas in this time? The New Year's should be in Aries, the spring, the new life, the new plants. Christmas has been renamed, but the symbolism remains the same. We've all been programmed to worship the god of death, time, restriction, and limitation, Saturn.
So the Romans of antiquity were already celebrating Christmas before they knew anything about a Christ. The difference is they were celebrating and worshiping the Babylonian god Nimrod reincarnated as Tammuz before they had heard anything
Translation,
about Christ.
Turn into Satan.
And that's where you get your Christmas from. They were celebrating Christmas before they heard anything about a Christ. They was already celebrating Christmas. And it may fairly be presumed that in order to conciliate the heathen and to swell the number of the nominal adherents of Christianity, the same festival was adopted by the Roman Church, giving it only the name of Christ. This tendency on the part of Christians to meet paganism halfway was very early developed. During the time of the Roman Emperor Constantine, Christianity had already been hijacked already. So Constantine had a diabolic plan to gain converts and to have all people come together on their Christianity.
And that's what Christmas is all about.
You hear that, boy? That's what Christmas is all about.
Actually, Granddad, Christmas is a pagan holiday. And Jesus probably hates you for celebrating it.
There ain't gonna be no Scrooges in this house, boy.
Look, Granddad, it's clear from the scripture that Jesus was not born in winter. The shepherds who saw the angels announcing his birth would not have been out in their fields in December. The Palestinian winters are too cold, if you believe in that sort of thing. The truth is, Christmas evolved from the Roman holiday Saturnalia, a winter festival where men gave gifts to each other. They also would get drunk, have sex with each other, and beat their wives. People would act so crazy on Christmas, the holiday was outlawed by the Protestant Church until the 1800s.
For it is written in Colossians 2 verse 8, Be aware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Hamashimach, who the world calls Christ. So Christmas is a pagan holiday, you guys, the Christmas trees, the gifts, the presents underneath the Christmas trees, and partaking in the traditions of Christmas, all that stuff is pagan, you guys. You guys are worshiping Nimrod whenever you guys are celebrating Christmas. Turn away from idolatry, turn away from Christmas, turn away from these pagan holidays in general, you guys, because Elohim, which the world calls God, he does not like it when we partake in these pagan holidays, And with all this being said, you guys, for all my moderators out there, if I miss anything, feel free to drop it in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys new to the channel. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So bye-bye, guys, and stay safe.